Morning. Look at the sky. Kind of crazy, but still beautiful. I hope it's not gonna rain. So as I thought, second day was harder than first day because you have to figure out a reason to get up, and you can't find your clothes, and I don't know, all kind of other things. You find any reason not to do it. But then I remember that I have to record this, so I got up. And also, hashem, a friend called, and even though I told her, "Oh, give me a few minutes, I'm getting up," she said, after a few minutes, she said, "Well, my window is short, so I really had to get up and get out." So here I am, real hashem, because I wouldn't have this power all by myself. So at least we're here, but look how beautiful. I really found it just by my house. I have a feeling that every house has a little corner where you can just get, maybe not in New York, but everywhere in the country you can just get out and have some trees and stuff. I do feel like it's really making a difference to my neshama. I actually looked at the video that I made yesterday, and even though it's really hard for me to be in front of the camera, I'm usually behind the camera, I realized how much weight I gained. I've never had all of these on my shoulders, and it's kind of a hard thing. But once you face it, you have to do something about it. So there is a nekuda tova in everything. That's like a good opportunity for me to find a nekuda tova in something that is really emotionally hard for me. And interestingly enough, I always love to see how Hashem kind of like write the script every day for us. If something happened, then it's gonna come with complementary something that is can shed some light on it. So yesterday I had a friend who became a therapist, and she was trained in EMDR, and I asked her to do EMDR on me, and she did. And the trauma that came up is so rejection is a big thing, but then everybody. Okay, so I had an epiphany. I'm going to share it here because I had this weekend. I was triggered, but it was a long triggering. Like I was in an event for 2 days. I love that I can share the work that we are doing in Origin. So I was in an event for 2 days, and as I was unpacking it, I realized that it's coming from the word rejection came a lot. I was trying to think about what could it be, and definitely I had a lot of different events, but like when you try to go back to the early childhood, I've realized also all the trauma that I give my kids. But the thing is that it might be inevitable because moms today, they have to do so much. And at one point, they have to tell the kids, that's it. You gotta go to sleep. You gotta go here. I have to go here. And the kid's mind is so fragile that they don't have any tools to digest even the smallest rejection. Well, unless the mom has her mind in the right place and she can bring it to them in a gentle way, in a loving way. But I see a lot of women that need a time and they don't get the time, and the men don't know how this is the most important thing for the family, for the mom to have her serenity and calmness. And if not, eventually the kids will feel some kind of rejection. Yesterday I saw once on one of these scrolling down things that there was a research that shows that what affects the kids the most is the mental health is the happiness of the mom, and I couldn't agree more. She's the one giving the tone in the house. So I forgot where I was going with it or where I started, but this is kind of cool to be here. It's like writing a diary, but without writing and actually walking at the same time. But oh yeah, so I remember that the rejection for me had to do with a very early childhood memory. It's not a very vivid memory. It's just something, look at this guy, is so beautiful. That I don't know if I was mocked, or maybe I was a very sensitive child, that if somebody looked at me a little bit, not with admiration, but it had to do with being chubby. I was a chubby child. So it's interesting because now I'm triggered with being in front of the camera and facing this gain weight. I never lost the weight from the last child, which she is almost 11. So there you go. This is the day to face it.